myself. Mario, take it easy.
Don't tell the police about this.
To get scaremongers and non-believers men like you, Chavez, under control, I've got a good mind to have your funding removed.
We don't get any funding.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good. You won't see a penny out of me. You've got to stop spreading these lies or I'll whip you myself. I'm not afraid. The Constitution asserts a man's right to bear arms and arm bears and all points in between. Who ever heard of a gun or a bear causing problems? This is all cocky pop or whatever that word is. It keeps the place safe. Trouble is caused by unemployment, and unemployment comes from poor economic performance and lazy people. If you had a job, would you steal a car? Of course not. And if you had a high-rise condo, a mistress, and a seat on the board, would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and... Not a hope. It's simple. If you don't have a job, starve. Get out of my constituency. By force if necessary, and starve.
That is quite simple. Are you really saying that?
Of course I am. Vice City is a growing city. Of course, there are going to be some growing pains, but what I tell people is this. Gather up your life savings, buy yourself a piece of swamp, drain it, and get rid of the damn wildlife. Then apply for planning permission. Pretty soon, you could have your own retirement community or resort destination holiday place. You can start making money out of the boom, the shrub-inspired boom, and enjoy the kind of things sensible people have. Personal bodyguard.
Any more old folks? If there are any old people listening, go back to your homes. Florida does not want you. Please, die somewhere else. What's wrong with Nevada or Kansas? We want...
Мотор
Вау, какой он большой.
12 дюймов. То, что надо, бэйби. Стоп! Кто этот идиот? Ты почему? Ты на моем месте. Почему? Что это за дрянь? Чужие удочки? Кто видел такую большую акулу? Все это должно исчезнуть. Зачем ты влез в это дело, идиот? Что, девку себе ищешь? Это мое искусство. Охрана! Слушай, дрянь, тут все мое. Все тут принадлежит мне. Мы хотим изменить это место. Я сделаю тебя богачом. Вы Томми Варсетти? Но мне казалось, что вы... Правильно. Мы хотим тут кое-что изменить и начать зарабатывать деньги. Действительно, вы когда-нибудь думали... Но сначала нам нужна пара симпатичных подружек. Да, девочки хорошие, но вы... Эй! Почему все хотят все на шару? Так не получится.
You did what?
Public radio. I can hear Maurice Chavez. Hay unos...
between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging as deep and as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole state will be flooded and ruined, and then they'll have to leave. We must build a moat to the north or they will come down and ruin this great state.
Rock out of here, nerd.
We're walking with the one.
Эй, Кенди, я ищу звезду. Сейчас?
Конечно. Но сперва я поговорю со своим агентом.
Что ты делаешь? Надо было оставаться сегодня дома. Черт, ты можешь в это поверить?
What's wrong with your cat, buddy?
Respond to attend 71 east downtown. Respond to attend 90 east downtown. Please report attend 54 east downtown.
Get him moving. Hey, smell my finger, buddy. Oye, dormido, despiértate.
It's offensive. My mother understood I was special. She made me wear a bonnet as a child, and when I demanded to go to school naked, she was fine with it. After social services moved me, she would still write to me. I still remember when she kissed me goodbye.
But Barry, earlier you said you discovered naturism, taking your clothes off, whatever it is in Germany.
I know, but I lie a lot.
Идем.
Public showing of affection. People think we want to see them making out and carrying on. I understand your hormones rage like a wild animal and you want to ravage one another like there's no tomorrow, but you have to ignore what your body is telling you and work for a higher calling, like construction. We're building a statue and we need your help. Call me now.
You know, pretty soon you won't be able to tell who's a human and who's an android. Why, the corporation is working on it right now. I know, I read about it. I tell my kids not to kiss other kids at school. It might be an android, suck your brains out. You must have seen the miniseries.
I'm trying to get to a show.
Эй, Мерседес!
Привет, Томми. Соскучился по вечеринке?
Ну что, крошки, хотите сняться?
Конечно, если за это заплатят.
Отлично, я беру вас, садитесь.
You rude little turd.
In the affairs of other peoples and cultures. Pastor Richards,
What?
What do you make of meddling in other people's business like an over-opinionated sociopath?
Well, let me say that money could have gone to much better things, like reserving a place by my side in the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. But I digress and plug.
Stop doing
Don't
that.
interrupt me, boy. Anywho, I address the Alaska issue in chapter 23 of my book. You see, the Alaskans are lunatics, plain and simple. They eat whales and snow and they sleep in the freezer. Who wants to eat snow every day? Oh, I tried to help. I sent a helicopter with copies of my book, but they burned them in a pile for heat. If the people of Alaska choose to live there, let them. But don't come crying when you're tired of eating penguin and it snows 18 feet a day.
Yes, but don't you think it's important?
I think it's very important to listen to me, young man. That's what makes the state of Florida great. Rather than help improve where they are, people nationwide abandon their
Эй, Томми, ты что, пришел сюда разняться?
Может, чуть позже, малышка.
That's the American way, always has been. We should send some pictures of Florida to those people in Alaska. I tell you, they'd throw down that bear pelt, saddle up the sled dogs, and
Ух
get
ты,
pulled all the way to
какая
my city.
акула.
And I should know.
Tommy, man, you're gonna love this.
Как идут съемки, Стив? Кэнди смотрится натурально, а та новая девушка ненасытная. Она ограбила половину состава раньше, чем я начал репетицию. Все равно, завтра отправляемся на место снимать сцены в лодке. Сцены в лодке? Какие сцены в лодке? Рыбаки в муках страсти, когда появляется гигантская акула. Что я говорил о гигантской акуле? Я сказал никакой акулы, так? Просто направляй камеру на пунтанг. Ладно, Томми, ребята пробуют, да? Эти флаеры напечатаны? Да, но никто не даст нам распространять такие вещи. Это просто невообразимо. Не надо об этом беспокоиться. У меня есть свои идеи по дистрибьюции. Ладно, эй, Кэнди, полезай в мой трейлер. Вы должны делать то, что я говорю. Не волнуйся, Томми, все будет окей.
The organs below the belt are for reproduction and removing of bodily waste. There's no reason that when I go to buy a soda or a transmission, I need to be distracted by your privates dangling about. Now, when I go to the store to buy an air conditioning filter, I'd rather not have to look at your moneymaker, amigo. I'm glad you are proud of it, but when people of Vice City are in a Quickie Mart, they should be able to have a simple financial transaction without seeing your fire hose. Are you with me?
Sorry, Maurice.
That's okay. Just try to behave. I think the sun must have got to you or something.
Yes, maybe that's it.
Maurice, if I may, you have a fine show here, and I'm glad to be on it. But everyone within the sound of my voice and smell will die in the fires of doom. It is written, TV is trash, radio is trash, our newspapers are run by Canadians with an agenda. Our very way of life is threatened. We formed this great state to play golf, and I'll be damned if any weirdo hippies are going to tell us we can't fill in wetlands and make a home for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses and selective admission.
О да, о да, о да.
Так в чем проблема? Тихо, тихо. После близкой встречи с нимфоманами наш герой оказывается неспособным думать ни о чем другом, как о фаллической горе. В этот момент я хочу сделать сцену с баком картофельного пюре, но потом мы... Ух! Все это дерьмо. Просто продолжайте, продолжайте. Ты говорил по телефону о проблемах с законом? Конгрессмен Алекс Шраб начал предвыборную кампанию. Он борется за голоса пуритан. По слухам, он поддерживает запретные меры к, скажем, более плотским аспектам развлекательной индустрии. Я думаю, с этим проблем у нас не возникнет. По крайней мере, не должно возникнуть. Отлично! Кэнди, знаешь, Шраб, вы, ребята, добрались до интересного?
О да! О да! О да! 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 О да!
Прошу, скажи, это понятно. Это была часть... Или она говорила... Я никогда не скажу, все равно. Тебе лучше последовать за ней и посмотреть, приведет ли она тебя в гнездышко. Есть камера? Да, дай ему камеру.
Да! Да!
Hey.
Кэнди? Кэнди, можешь называть меня Мартином?
О, Алекс, да, конечно, как скажешь.
And a seat on the board. Would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and... Not a hope. It's simple. If you don't have...
О, Мартин, как здорово! Эй, ты, дай мне камеру.
Respond to attend 21 South 5 Point. Report attend 19 South 5 Point. Report attend 19 South 5 Point.
I saw a great lake of sand and a massive speaking dog. It was a dog of love, not of hate. It was a spirit journey.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about hopes, dreams, the magic of television, especially public television. Puppets can say what men cannot.
Yes, but how will that stop people taking baseball bats and pounding the living crap out of each other, as I saw in a Mother's PTA group meeting recently?
Baseball is our national sport, our national pastime, joining together as men in order to reward the act of running around in a circle. I will thank you not to take its name in vain, Chavez.
I hate that spring training. Who do those guys think they are? Coming here and getting in the way, showing us no respect, drinking our orange juice and seducing our women folk. Train in your own home, mister. Our national game down here, my friend, is digging a big ditch, a ditch of hope, which will flood into a river of freedom. So far, we've dug 17 feet.
Attend 19 Central Throne Island.
Простите, но я просто не могу проглотить это сейчас.
Ну давай, дорогуша. Это похоже на сперму кита. Как ты не понимаешь?
Но, Стиви!
Как там мой режиссер поживает? Борьба между артистической независимостью и действием мешает снимать. Но пока не спросили, да, все 4 видео будут сделаны. Лапочка, ты можешь держать анаконду в кадре. Она стоит больше, чем ты зарабатываешь.
Ох, прости, Стиви.
Я думаю, что нам нужен какой-то фокус для промоушена. Что-то, что может действительно потрясти город. Идея есть? Да, раньше использовали праздники, звезд, лимузины, ночное небо с прожекторами. Прожекторы. Опа, у меня есть идея. Да, блестки, лимузины, ух, премьеры. Эх, да, мадам, конечно, мадам, и пресса, и много огней. У меня действительно появилась отличная идея. Она поможет нам. Я знаю. Весь этот блеск, фейерверки, как это прекрасно.
Right, I'm a savior, my friend. I have a gift for communication, and this is how I get treated. I get insulted, I get paired with a pair of retards, a guy who's afraid of the sun, and a girl dosed up to the eyeballs on antidepressants. Sweetheart, I can get you something much better.
These pills are very strong today. Maybe I took too much accidentally. Oh well.
Now you've gone too far.
5 hours. Oh, sure, he's killing space aliens, thank you very much, but it ain't putting food on the table. And he's learning bad language, like when my family go out to dinner, we're starting... Smear ourselves in dung and then wait in a swamp for something to come by.
In the suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
Hey, mister, I'm married. Look at the finger. It has a ring. I've got children, for Pete's sake. Stop eyeing me up.
I wasn't.
You were. I can see you undressing me with your eyes. Well, I tell you, I was a cheerleader and nearly a prom queen. And I could have married anyone, but I chose John. I chose him because he had a kind face and a rich dad. I didn't know he was going to cheat on me or embarrass me. I didn't know. But I won't be made a fool of. I've got the children.
Okay, Jan, it's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you up, but I am a little worried about you. How are the children? Do they enjoy school?
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children. High school is a cult. There's a group of savages that rule the roost and get all the girls, and everyone else is picked on and abused. It happened to me, and look at me. I'm a deranged mess, and my husband...
Томми, это Поль. ¿Qué pasa, amiga? Что ты хочешь, Пол? Мне не нужна одежда от кутюр. Хорошо, друг, но ты же знаешь, что я не занимаюсь этим. Нет, я позвонил, чтобы узнать, могу ли я сняться в одном из твоих фильмов. В Англии я много всякого натворил, побольше тебя, сынок. Поль, спасибо за предложение, буду помнить о нем. Серьезно, помни обо мне после всего, что я сделал для тебя. Вот именно об этом я и пытаюсь забыть.